Hi friends, this is Chris with Josephine's Designs. I am back with a haul from Amazon. I'm excited to share with you some things that I've been picking up. I have some more things that are going to come in. I am getting ready for some fall journaling and for some fall winter art projects for my husband, my youngest daughter, and I. We do not know what's ahead of us, so I will be doing a couple of different hauls. Walmart is one. Amazon is the other, and I'll have a second Amazon haul at some point. So I'm letting them all kind of land and collecting them, but I really want to get busy with some of this, so that's why I'm going to go ahead and share with you now. So anyways, I know, I'm not very patient, am I? But the first thing I want to share with you guys, so we are doing some of the Michaels online free classes, and if you don't know about that, go look at michaels.com, and there are tons of from knitting and crocheting to drawing to beading to painting to just any craft you can think of that comes out of there. Even they did some planner videos, and they also have got Stephanie Fleming in there, and she's doing a series of talks. And anyways, long story short, even if you miss the original class, they replay the video on YouTube. So subscribe on YouTube as well. But we are going to do a couple of the paint classes. And I was looking at what do we have paint-wise. And because we're doing several of the paint classes, I bought the canvases at Walmart. I bought a 7-pack. 7-pack, I think? I can't remember. But anyways. And I also bought some of the wood things for me to work on and make projects for Christmas gifts. And so with my husband, I knew that I couldn't just use plain acrylics because we've done like one of those paint night classes. We're in the old, I forgot what that area of town is called, in Scottsdale. But it's a very artsy area, and I think it's called Old Town. But anyways, we had a blast, and we took all of our family and we painted pictures, and everybody loved it so much that our oldest came back and she took tons of classes. And before she married, she had all these things that she had painted, and she still has all of it. I'm so proud of her. And she really got out of her comfort zone. And so I thought for my husband to come be a part of it, I have a smaller these gouache colors, and they're not by Arteza. I got them via By the Well for God, and I love them. I love the consistency, the thickness of them, the fluidity of them. And so when I saw Arteza does such a great job on their products, and I thought, this is in my budget. I can afford this. So there are 60 of these, and you can see all the colors on top. That's really great, but they have these in trays. So like when my husband paints, I'm sure he's not going to use the shimmers or any of, he's not going to do all the fun stuff that we girls would do. But I mean, if you look at this, I mean, it just keeps going and going. And they have them in color families and going. And I think there's one more. It keeps going. So how wonderful is that? And these were extremely affordable. I couldn't even pay for X amount of bottles. I think this was even cheaper than if I had bought a 50-cent bottle of paint, the Apple Barrel paints at Walmart. This was cheaper, and we got more colors. So, and because they're such bright and thick colored paints, it doesn't take as much. Though I think my husband will go through the paint. But we'll see. We'll see. But, I mean, he's so cute. Who cares? I mean, the main thing is he'll do it. He'll have fun. And he needs some joy in his journey right now. So, I thought this would be a fun thing for us to do. And again, Arteza, these are 60 different colors. What a great buy. Yeah, it is cheaper than if you got the 50-cent Apple Barrel paints. Yeah, it is. It's cheaper. So, amazing. Amazing. Okay. Now, I also picked up some journaling goodies. So I have some more of these that are coming. These are for fall, so harvest and then pumpkins and all that kind of good stuff. And I also picked up some of the Tim Holtz. So I saw this with another artist, paper artist, who was using these. These are called the Urban Layers. Lots of numbers, lots of fun stuff, and I just decided, how much fun is that? I'm not a black and white girl, but sometimes lately I like the black and white look. It just is very classic, very classical. And so I just thought this and you get the occasional red in there, and and a little bit of the browns. And anyways, it's just one of those things that gets me out of my comfort zone. And right now I need my brain to stretch and keep it going, you know, and that's one of the ways you stave off Alzheimer's. Of course, I love any kind of tags. These are vintage tags. These are 25 tags and 3 yards of yarn, and then these are 65 pieces. These are so affordable. It's crazy what he charges. And of course, these are too. And but I mean, these are really affordable. So you think somebody like Tim Holtz, his stuff is going to be expensive. Really look, because I mean, ephemera can be very expensive, and you end up with like 20 pieces. This is, how much did I say? 65. That's crazy. Now, this is 25. But these are tags. I mean, that could be, you know, I mean, it could be a whole journaling card if you use it that way. So it's very interesting to me how these things work out. So love that. Super excited to use that in my journaling. Now, speaking of journaling, I picked up the new dialogue agenda. I have been watching Diane Reevely on YouTube. She's doing a daily project through the pandemic. And her art is maybe a little bit different than mine, but I love it. I love to watch somebody who does something different, because even though I might do it exactly like her, or I might do it nothing like her, it just makes my brain grow. It makes my mind think, and I think outside of the box, and I just enjoy her wonderful gift of art. And anyways, so I picked up one of these, and I thought she's using the the diary, not the dialogue, but the diary, the more wooden, or not, cardboard ones, which I've used those as well. And she literally puts in what happened that day, and then she comes back and she journals it in a journal. I love that, because she journals the day after. She doesn't plan the day or before. So anyway, so I thought I'm going to use that same idea. I've got my little binders out, and I've gotten them all set up, and I'm excited, and I thought this is going to be fun. So I grabbed one of these. And I look for wherever it's cheapest. I look for the sales. When Ranger has them on sale, I'll buy them on Ranger. When I've got I had a discount code for her class I took, so I ordered some stuff from Ranger with that discount code because it beat Amazon. But sometimes Amazon beats others. So I shop. You know me, I always shop. I know. And sometimes I have gift cards and I use those. So, alright. So here's something fun I also picked up. I haven't even opened this. So this, I took it out of the box today and decided, when I saw it and I was looking at other things, I thought, ooh, that looks almost like kind of the Tim Holtz kind of feel and the vintage feel, and, you know, so what it is there's envelopes, there's stickers, and these stickers say like just baked fresh, handmade, special selected, baking just now, and then you've got these gorgeous brown envelopes. Hold on, I'm just rattling, and I was trying not to rattle, but I can't not open these. These are really interesting. So I love the color of these. That's what caught my eye. I'm sorry, I'm trying to quit rattling. Okay. So, aren't these fantastic? I mean, these are so easy to make. You could get your own scrapbook paper, but I love the color. These would be perfect for the men in your lives when you're making journals. You could literally make a journal using these. I mean, you know, you could do all kinds of things. So, you could make a journal like this. You know, I mean, it's endless what we can do. And look at these. It's just have that leather look. I mean, it's so hard to find things for men. This was stinking cheap. I'm not kidding. So, and it's endless when you look at all the pieces. And then they have paper. I mean, it's supposed to be stationery, but who says we use it for that? Who says we don't build a journal with it? Who says, yeah, who says? And you get 2 of each. Aren't they pretty? I mean, they're just so much fun. I mean, to me, it was like, heck yeah, I'll try that. And I'm sure it was designed for a different purpose. For me, it was like, ooh, I know how I'll use that. I'll use that in junk journaling, and I'll use it this, that, and the other. And, you know, and I was thinking of my son and my husband and my son-in-law. And I'm sorry, I've got glue on me from camp today. Excuse me. Oh, goodness. But, so anyways, I just thought this was way too much fun, and how wonderful, and you know, my mind, when I, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to bump y'all. My mind starts going when I see things like this, and it's like, okay, slow down, slow down, slow down. Wait a minute, you got to get it ordered, and it's got to get here. So I'm excited to come back and do some projects for Christmas this year with these. And even though they have some of the pretty pink flowers, well, for me, my husband is married to me, my son has a wife, and my daughter, it's her husband. So I could do a joint gift for them. And wouldn't it still be manly? How nice is that? So, all right. So there's that. And as I talk about journaling, I picked up a couple of fun things. So, oops, hold on. Okay. So I picked up some gel pens. I always can use gel pens. This is white, gold, and silver. And I don't know this brand. I just decided I was going to give it a try because it was a good deal. And I hope, whoops, that one's got a lid off. So let's see. I hope they work well. I wish I had brought black paper in here to show y'all. But they do have the, ooh, well, that came out. They do have the nib, covered. So let's see here. So this is the gold. Ooh, I like that. That's good. And this is the silver. Well, I did it again. And that's the silver. Ooh, even the little cover made a red mark. And then this is the white. Those are the biggest covers I've ever seen on the nib of a pen. It's so funny. Ooh, and then this is, yeah, that's white. Let me see here. Yeah. Ooh, not bad. So once I get that going, that's going to be fun. So anyways, and part of my dialogues, I do have the black dialogues and the black journals. So, and if I didn't, I would paint them black anyway. So I also picked up some of the Poscas. I have never used a Posca pen. I have used a lot of the Diane Reevely white and black, and I have to be honest, I love her stuff, but I struggled with her pens. I did. And I decided she uses these pens, and I decided, okay, I'm going to give this a try. So let me see if I open one. If you have never seen a Posca pen, I have not either. So this is a black, and yeah, they're the kind you have to pull down the color. Let's see here. So they're obviously all of these going to be that way. So you basically, you don't jam them. You just literally, because it's white, so you have to hold it down and then the paint comes down. So these are all paint pens. Now all of these are not a fine nib and it's still not coming down. I hate to make you guys wait. Oh, there it comes. There you go. Thank you, Lord. There you go. So there is, I like that. And it's not, it's thin, and her nib is thinner. So I will give that credit, and I still use them. But, I don't know, and of course when you fly in airplanes, you guys know, these paint pens tend to christen us. So you have to be careful. Don't use your paint pens in an airplane, and be careful when you get off the plane because they are going to be goofy. The pressure's going to do something to them, which right now not many people are flying. But, ooh, that came down immediately. So there's the white. Ooh, I love that. Okay, I got a lot of white paint out of that one. That was my fault. But so I have three different. I have the thick, the thin. I thought I had this size. Okay, let's see how thin this one is, because I have a feeling it is not as thin as I thought it was going to be. But I'm not going to... Oh, it's got a good thin, but let's see how thin it's going to be. Okay. Ah, this isn't bad. Well, it's a similar... It's just a different kind of tip. Okay. Okay, I'm excited. It'll be fun to play with these. And, the one way they say that we stave off things like Alzheimer's is we do something that we don't normally do. We try something new. And for me, I'm always trying to try something new. Something that gets me out of my comfort zone. So, I also needed some new mini blending tools. I've got something coming that I'll share with you guys. So I needed a new set, and I probably need, whoops, I got paint on that. I have to be careful. I probably need at least one more of these. So, but, I mean, I just decided this was a kit, came off of Amazon, and it was very affordable. So that's what I did. All right, I'm going to put that away before I get more paint on everything else. So, all right. And I'm going to put this down here so I don't get it on my, my little cloth here. All right, now, this was a boo-boo. They sent me the wrong one of these. I'm not really happy with how Amazon is doing me on this. They either want me to go and mail this back and replace it. They're not even talking about crediting me the difference in the price. This is cheaper, not by much, but it's cheaper. So I took the time to kind of go through the system, and I did not get the chat, which I would like to get a hold of the chat person. They do have it on Amazon. It's not easy to find all the time. So anyways, I'm not going to return it. I was literally buying the largest one so that I could, what I'm going to do, Diane had showed in her online, her YouTube, that what she does is she does all of her stamping on her paper. Oops, sorry guys. So I thought, well, I'm going to hit you 3 times, sorry. The paper, if you've never used Diane Reevely paper, it is phenomenal. It's the Delusion brand, or Dilution, and I cannot say enough how phenomenal. It can handle any marker. It can handle paint. It's just amazing paper, amazing tags, amazing journals. So, and this one, what I'm going to do is stamp, cut out, and put in this, and this is going to be my stamp book. So when I'm wanting to do projects and I'm wanting to, you know, stamp and let my ephemera that I create out of this, I want it to be on good quality. So as I stamp and cut it out, I'll put it in the pocket, and then I'll just have a resource. And when it gets too big, I'll put, you know, if I have too many things stamped and cut out, then I can throw it in my, set up a box or something. And then also, like, if I travel, which I'm not traveling right now, but I did it again. I'm so sorry, guys. I can stamp a whole bunch of things and then just color them at my leisure. And so I think that these are excellent tools to put in our arsenal of creative boxes so that we can always have the opportunity to just pick up something and start creating. We can grab that journal and start just throwing things down. You know, hence the Tim Holtz and the other ephemera. I think ephemera is an excellent tool, but I also want to create my own. And I'm a stamper, so I can create my own, and it's fun. So anyway, so I wanted good quality paper. I had not thought ever, I don't know why I didn't think about ever using one of her journals, because I think it's really hard for me to cut up a journal. And I think that, but if I get one and I designate it as a journal for that purpose, how perfect is that? Seriously. So, all right. Okay, so I love these next few things. Oh, before I get on too far, I have misplaced, and I don't know, when we were traveling in New England last fall, I misplaced my ruler, and I love her ruler. I love all the wiggles and the jiggles and the circles and the lines, and it just makes my brain start thinking in different ways. And I just picked up another. Also, when you're traveling, you can literally put a stamp on this, and it can be your stamp block at the same time. How easy peasy. So, yeah, it was totally worth picking up another one. And if I find my old one, I'll give one to one of my girls. You know, that's totally easy. So, I also picked up some of this old lace Stamperia paper. I love Stamperia. I've never done a lot with it, but I've loved when people have done projects. So, I've treated myself to, I think, 2 kits. And so these are going to be perfect for like sons-in-laws or even daughter-in-laws, because I have a daughter-in-law who's not a pink girl. I wouldn't do this for my son or my son-in-law, but I would use some of the other things for it. And I just think that this is a really fun paper kit. It's 10 double face sheets of acid-free paper. You can make scrapbooks. You can use it in your scrapbooking. You can use it in your journaling. You can use it in your card making. You can use it in your junk journaling. I mean, this just screams junk journaling to me. So I'm super, super excited. And then last but not least, again, Mr. Tim Holtz, and I picked up some of his vellum paper. I am so excited to play. I love vellum paper. Years ago, I used to do a lot with vellum, and then for some reason, I just quit. And it probably had to do with the fact that I had kids, and I don't like it when it gets bent, and, you know, so on and so forth. I know, picky, picky, picky. Sorry, I'm trying to find my my little knife to cut this open, and I can't find it. So, okay, I'll use the scissors. But I don't like ordering it, but this comes in a quality pad, and so I felt like I would be okay. And if it's not okay, I could send it back, which right now with COVID, I'm not going out and dropping things off. So, you know, I mean, it was a risk, but I will tell you that this is a typical Ranger Tim Holtz quality product again. And the cover on this, the front, I will use that making a junk journal. And the back, same thing. So you can see all the different versions of the vellum. But I am super sorry I hit y'all again. We've got to get a new setup here. We're in the process of thinking it through, but look at this. Isn't this just, it has a lovely finish to it, but it's still vellum. And it's not like, okay, forgive me, girly thin. So, but I just love the botanicals, the nature, you know, the whole thing. And it has I guess it's the scent of the ink or the paper itself, but it's so beautiful. It's really nice quality, and I am thrilled with this. Hold on, I'm trying to get, yeah, one page. So you can see the sheerness of it, but it's not paper thin. But anyways, you know I had to say it. But it's a good quality, so I'm super excited to play with it. Okay, guys, that's it for my Amazon haul. I'm going to come back with another haul, and then I'm going to go make salad for dinner. Goodness, it's already almost 9 o'clock, and I still have to get the camp up for today. But I wanted to get these things done because I think right now there's a lot of people. Like, I literally went to Walmart and picked up my order today of all of my cotton thread to make dishcloths and some other yarn to make like little scrubbies for Christmas gifts and, you know, all kinds of things that I'm going to be doing for Christmas. So I think everybody is kind of like getting ready for their Christmas projects and or just in case we kind of get stuck in projects. So I think it's a good idea. I mean, why feel badly about it? I mean, if it is something that's positive to work on, then go for it. I think that that's okay. And it's not negative that you're preparing. It's smart that you're preparing. So, because nobody wants to get shut in and not be able to, you know, to really effectively get the things that you need. And also, once everybody's shut in, it's usually they run out and or things are going up. So I didn't want to pay for more prices. So, you know me, I always have to shop and find the cheapest thing. I know, cheap, cheap, cheap. All right, friends, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Also, if you are not subscribed and you would like to see more hauls like this, come on back. I've got a ton that I'm going to be loading. I think I'm moving my haul day to Wednesdays, but I'm not 100% sure this fall. But come on back. Whatever day I pick, it'll be that from here on out. And at least for the next year. I think I've done Tuesdays for I don't know how many years, but it was because Tuesdays on Tuesday morning, or Tuesday morning on Tuesdays. That's what it was. So, but we don't have our Tuesday morning anymore. So, wah. But, you know, we have other options. So, I'm very thankful. Anyways, most importantly, thanks for being here. I appreciate your time, and I appreciate you stopping on by. And just know that when you're subscribed to this channel, we focus on encouraging each other, and we hope that you were encouraged today, because that is the goal of this channel. And most importantly, I pray your day is blessed, creative, and lovely. Thanks, guys. Thanks so much for being here. And leave a comment if you saw anything in that good haul that you might venture out and give a try. And if you do, send me pictures of what you make, because I'd love to see. So, all right, I'm probably not going to share the painting stuff, but I'll probably share some of the other projects. So, all right, guys, come on back. Let's get busy and let's get crafty. Okay, guys, y'all take care. Have a great day and be safe. Love y'all. Bye-bye.